Open a deposit account in the JNB Bank Savings Streams promotion and save monthly for a chance to win an all-expenses paid trip to Peru. Enter now. The time by JNB Bank Savings Streams promotion is 6 o'clock.
Where it all begins. The quest to become great. Inspired by those who went before them, these four boys dream of playing in the ISSA schoolboy football competitions.
Will you score this for Casey? Will you score? It's a shot! It's a goal!
And it's a shot, and it's a goal! And Casey has won the Manning Cup, and they will play Clarendon College in the Olivia Shield. And that's what you love to see. They may be rivals, but the camaraderie is what it's all about. Can't wait for the final.
When the bus the man, I want to watch my son up play finals for CVM, you know.
But mums, you can't watch it on CVM website, man.
Boy, my son score, my son score, my son score, my son score.
Greatness begins here.
Let's delve deep into the issues. We'll take you beneath the surface.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Orville Higgins and it's another edition of Fan Central.
Talking to the people at the heart of the top sporting stories. Hear from your favorite sportsmen and women and the administrators who work tirelessly to make it all happen. It's live sports talk.
I've written an entire article.
Yeah.
Looking at all the major issues every Tuesday at 9 p.m. It's Fan Central.
Hey everybody, I'm Yendi, and this is Odyssey with Yendi. In this space, we connect with some of your favorite people as they share their journeys. Here we have some unfiltered conversations as we deep dive into their inspirations, motivations, and experiences to inspire our own life journey.
Odyssey with Yendi, brought to you by Grace, Singer, and Islandnet Services.
Celebrating 55 years.
The time by Sagicor is
6:15.
Crunch your craving with the value menu from KFC. With combos starting at just $620. KFC, it's finger licking good.
Every day starts with care. Care that's always close. Supermed Family of Pharmacies is where you go for everything you need. From your morning routine to life's biggest moment.
Welcome to High School Pitchside. Hear from your alma mater's players and coaches in Team Talk.
You know we can't leave you out, so send us your messages on social media and watch us react on FanView.
Trust me, you won't fall asleep in this history class.
We've got you covered
all season long
on High School Pitchside.
High School Pitchside, your ultimate guide to all things schoolboy football, Thursdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
Love and hate can never be friends. Oh no, oh no. Here I come with love and not hatred. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow I all the days of my life. Envy no one, no wish to be with no evil man. For there'll come the day when you'll be whipped by the feathers and leave a blue tree.
is anointed, and my cup runneth over. Yeah. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow I all the days of my life. Here I come. Well, no, here we come with love on a Monday morning. I got to tell you, rah, 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 rah. Good morning. Oh my God, the voice of the Crown Prince of Reggae, Dennis Emmanuel Brown. I gotta tell you.
Cause people to call me Emmanuel.
I gotta tell you, all the time.
All my life.
Dennis Emmanuel. Brooks.
Like all my life.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta.
I think it's them one, you know.
No, but I know what is so serendipitous too is the fact that you can sing. You too can sing.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah.
True. Yeah. Because in high school, whenever I used to perform at anything, they used to say Dennis Emmanuel.
Absolutely, and you can sing, you know what I mean? So I gotta tell you, good morning Jamaica, good morning to you world, good morning to all the CVM Sunrisers across the length and breadth of Jamaica, and wherever you are in the globe or on the globe, we say a resplendent Monday morning, September 22. Can you believe it? It means that we're closer to payday. Well, some of us.
The world is generally closer
to payday.
So people are counting down.
Yeah.
People are plan up and
some are count down and some are count up.
Yeah,
because I gotta tell you.
That is true.
You remember when people get retroactive money?
Oh,
retro.
Like when teacher get retro, the teacher look forward to retro. Yeah, man.
Retro. And it was like a lump sum. It was like, retroactive.
Yeah.
Hey, I
and you know, people are plan. So what am I gonna do? Whole heap of people are earmark. What am I gonna do with them retro?
Exactly.
Some people are hide.
Yeah.
Some people are hide the retro that try and make because they have commitments to multiple families.
Yes, the retro don't spend out already because you understand. I gotta tell you. But good morning to everybody.
I get retro for anything.
Retro for anything. I gotta tell you. Sometimes when you turn up and you see some money in your bank account, or you know, one of the nice things is like when you wash your clothes and you put back in your pocket and you find a money in your pocket, then it is a feeling that is just so inexplicable. The joy, you know. Yeah, you find a $5 grand tucked in a little fab, right? So?
Like in a with a blazer.
Yeah.
And you come so and you're like
joy.
And you're like, wait, you feel it? Cause you feel it first and you're like, I hope. And then when you look at it, you say, BAM!
Yeah. Lunch on me, I gotta tell you. But good morning to everybody locked and loaded. Good morning to all the schoolers, all the teachers, all the parents. Good morning to you. Good morning to all the people who get things from foreign to bring to Jamaica for people and actually give it to people. Yes.
What?
Good morning to everybody.
Like.
Except those people who get the things them and don't give it to the people and then tell lie on the custom officer them, say them take them things, which is a lie.
Wow.
People are doing that. Let me just tell you.
People do that?
People get things from foreign to give people and them want to siphon it off for themselves.
They want them see it and like it?
Yes, them see it and like it or just don't think the person should get it. And then they blame the custom officer, says them take it and it's
wicked. What, like what? You get a package
money.
of...
You get money, you get all a cologne, you get all, a Beats headset, you get different things. You know what I mean?
Oh, but so if I'm Marina and Socks, you would get it?
No. Sometimes them all take that too. Them take that too. Yeah, so good morning to everybody except the people who you get things to deliver to people and you take it, you steal it and want to blame people. That is bad.
I feel like if I gave Daniel something to give you, like I said, carry this down, Kadeen asked me to get this, so I went and got it. So I feel like anything me give Daniel I got carry.
Daniel is a good uncle and Daniel grow good. You understand? And Daniel
feel like me carry.
And Daniel know that also right now, you see, a lot of people don't understand and they think because it's Jamaica, they think, oh, we don't have the state of the art cameras and we don't have the resources and the wherewithal to see all that's going on. So when they tell like on customs people, them can just go to them camera. You understand?
Yeah, customs you see them say nothing to declare.
Right,
all right, ma'am, go ahead, go ahead.
No, you tell me say our female customer officer they deal with it, but when you check back, it's actually a male. You understand? Yeah, the people they have you on the radar. I see you, right? Top TV people them things. and then tell people that, oh my God, they took it at the airport. They did not.
They did not.
Don't malign people and their career, right? Listen, Dennis, I am not swearing, obviously, for all custom officers. I don't know them. But good morning to the great ones.
I was about to say good morning to Jamaica Customs.
Hello.
Good morning to their contactless clearance process.
Yes, I like that, right?
Yes,
and all
they
the
are
professional
ISO
ones.
9001 certification pursuing continuously.
Are you ready at them? Are you getting the certificate? But you know, there are some very professional, hardworking men and women there who do a lot. You understand what I'm saying? So don't malign people and don't tell a lie. If you took the thing, but it doesn't matter, say nothing then. You know what I mean? But don't do that. Don't lie.
But boy, I just couldn't do it. Somebody give me something. I better me say me can't carry it down. But like
but
if
you give me money, give me money.
No, but how do I say that the customs officer took the money?
Yeah, them just take it. Cause remember, a lot of people want to paint them as being, you know, the bad guy or being a thief or being hungry. You know what I mean?
How does the customs officer thief the money?
I don't know, but you see, that's but the average person is not. Their brain is not going to stretch to that extent to ask, you know, oh, that could have happened. You just take it as, oh, them wicked or them. You know what I mean?
No, man.
Yeah.
That takes another level of gall.
When somebody entrusts you to take down
you're
whatever
merely a
item,
fiduciary. It's just in your care, and you
deliver same and stop
you perform
telling
your
lies because remember the eyes, the camera, they're on you.
All
okay,
right.
yeah, caught. Who stole the cookie from the cookie jar? Who, me? Yes, you. Couldn't be. Then who? You. Gotta tell ya. Talking
whoever
about
that's
singers.
for.
Yeah.
That sermon, whoever that's for.
The people them who not deliver. And the next set of people them to the partner people. Who have the people them partner. You're the banker. And you go with the people them partner money. Don't do it. People want their partner. If you decide to take people's money and they've entrusted you with their finances, do not be dishonest and take people's money. Or the people them in the partner, when as you get your draw, you disappear.
You're done the partner.
The blood of Jesus against every spirit.
That happened to me in high school.
Dishonesty.
That happened to me in high school, and my mother found out and me to get licked.
Oh yeah?
Because my mother
telling her for going there.
Don't go into no partner.
Yeah.
And so through that, from high school to me a big man, no partner.
My mother did
until Jackie.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, Jackie.
I go in partner with people who have things to lose. I go into partner with people who have birth paper, address, and work.
Yeah, big up Jackie.
You know, want to see me at your job. You understand? You know, I'm coming to your job at your work.
Yeah, your reputation.
I like going to partner with people like we go church and them stuff there.
Yeah.
Because you know want me come to church, come get a sermon pan you. You understand? Yeah, come back here with a dingy sister style. You understand? Anyway, go down. So that's all the order. Yeah. But we're holding the order this morning. And we're remembering that yesterday, September 21, Elaine was born. I gotta tell you, Elaine Lawton.
Elaine Lawton. Pianist. Singer, banker.
Yes.
Yeah.
And wonderful daughter as well. Love the relationship with her and her mom. Happy birthday belatedly, Elaine. Hope that you live to see many more. Beautiful smile as always. Also celebrating her birthday yesterday. And I liked your message. I wonder if Izzy is gonna get the phone.
She better get the. What do you mean if she gonna get the phone? I'm just wondering which phone.
Remember say Yendi serious, you know.
Yendi is a Samsung girl.
Remember say Yendi say chalk and slate. You understand? Remember say Yendi say a dove, a letter in the back.
Yo, is that abacus? Is that abacus? Yendi, look here.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to focus on your screen right now. You're looking at the beautiful Izzy.
Yeah.
I remember when Izzy just born. And I'm looking at Izzy right now as such a beautiful young lady. And I want to wish for her a wonderful, well, it was yesterday, but happy birthday belatedly.
The whole week.
And I pray that God will continue to bless her.
I hope she goes to St. Andrew this morning with a tiara on.
She is just so beautiful, so intelligent, so articulate, so kind, and really a mommy's girl.
Very creative.
Yeah.
Very much an amazing personality.
Yeah.
So she busts no more abacus.
Yeah, the boss little girl. Free up
but
Izzy.
like, I don't know, because
Hashtag free Izzy with the phone.
Free Izzy.
Free Izzy with
Hashtag Izzy phone.
But you know what though?
iPhone 17 Pro Max just come out.
But you know what though? I like that line that Yendi has taken in terms of when you're trying to streamline your children in a particular way, and not because everybody else is doing it means that you must do it.
Yeah.
This is how we are going to run our thing, and that we are deal with. We now watch the eyes of the market. You know what I mean? I love that
Absolutely.
for her.
That
But
happened in my house with Jackson because we have a new rule and he don't like the new rule.
Oh, new rule?
New rule, you only use tablet on weekend.
I like that rule. Okay, I need to implement that with
like
AA.
in the middle of the week, he might argue about that I need to Google something, but there's this new rule in the house. There's this new rule in the house.
Mr. Dramatic, you know. Also celebrating her birthday over the weekend was Elizabeth Virgo.
Yes.
A very beautiful, lovely wife of Romain Virgo. She's such a beauty, such a sweetie pie. Happy birthday, Liz.
Hi,
Hope you live
Liz.
to see many more. Great wife, great mommy. And we wish for her many more God richest blessings. Absolutely. And of course, we want to say congratulations to all our athletes in Tokyo, Japan. For representing Jamaica at the highest order at the World Championships.
How many medals was it? 10? Was
you know,
like 10?
I remember. I
there was like one gold.
10?
Yeah, there was like 10. Yeah.
So I'm just happy that again the black, green and gold was hoisted because of the men and women who represented Jamaica at their finest.
I was so proud of that final silver for Shelly.
Listen, so AA and her dad. Do we have AAs? But we're gonna get AA's video.
Yeah.
So we're in there, Nita, watching Auntie Shelly, who I love and respect and adore, and just all that she has done from Waterhouse to the world, the queen of the track. You know what I mean? So I'm cheering her on. I'm gonna say yes. Watch Legend. Don't be.
You know, man.
I'm gonna get the video. We're gonna get the video.
Yeah, they need to bring it.
We're gonna get the video. I'm like, okay, that's my daughter. That's my daughter.
But legendary status is something, or iconic status is something that we need for really appreciate. I 2 years ago, it's 2 years ago now, Jackson had a project to do, and he had to do his project on Shelley and Fraser Price because they were doing a display for one of those Jamaica days.
Yeah.
And when it finished and him put it up, and they put up the display, and I was taking a picture in front of it, and I sent it to someone and asked them to send it to Shelley because it made me think, like, when you were running as a little girl, you didn't know, say, Pickney are gonna get you as them project.
Yeah.
In the future,
amazing.
It just, as Jackson would say, it blows my mind. My mind was blown when I just thought about, imagine you, the little girl who just run out of love. 18 years later, how much medals later?
You did that, Shelley. Amazing queen.
Picking up a studio in a school.
From Waterhouse, George Shelley Primary to Woolmer's Girls. For Jamaica Land we love, we thank you. We are eternally
most decorated female
athlete of all time. We are indebted forever, and we love you. We're grateful to you. Thank you so very much because you have definitely blazed an immutable path that others can be inspired by and be motivated. So thank you so very much, Shelley and Fraser Price. It's now time for our morning mixtape. Yeah. Chicka, chicka, chicka. Let's go. Hi, fabulous trends. Good morning.
I don't love you. You know how much I do. And it's not that I found somebody to take the place of you. But it's just the feel within me. Princess gone, far, far away, and she left me a note saying she's going to stay.
Building trust for generations. Celebrating 55 years.
The time by Sagicor is
6:15.
Crunch your craving with the value menu from KFC. With combos starting at just $620. KFC, it's finger licking good.
Every day starts with care. Care that's always close. Supermed Family of Pharmacies is where you go for everything you need. From your morning routine to life's biggest moments. Supermed Family of Pharmacies is always by your side. Whether it's prescriptions or household essentials, trust the care that's close to home. Super happy, super healthy, Supermed.
Welcome to our place, where your imagination can blossom into something amazing.
Where you can get tertiary level education at a practical level.
Where you can be as creative as you dare.
Harnessing cutting-edge technology.
To create world-class entrepreneurs and critical thinkers.
Where even lecturers gain benefits from our experience.
Your place is the Vocational Training Development Institute, where tertiary level education and training is empowering and transforming lives.
You belong here!
Let's delve deep into the issues. We'll take you beneath the surface.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Orville Higgins, and it's another edition of Fan Central.
Talking to the people at the heart of the top sporting stories. Hear from your favorite sportsmen and women and the administrators who work tirelessly to make it all happen. It's live sports talk.
I've written an entire article.
Yes. Looking at all the major issues every Tuesday at 9 p.m. It's Fan Central.
No, you need a bounty killer. Good morning.
Good morning.
Daddy. Yo,
Daddy's in the building.
Welcome back, Daddy.
Welcome back to Daddy.
Anybody, no, you sit down in big chair.
And him just come in.
No, man, but I remember those days when it was my own man. Me and it was a big piece of foam. I would never let I will ear ever come. No, sir.
No, man.
No,
sorry,
Daddy,
for those of you who don't understand,
Okay,
Danny has been on leave. He's been on leave. He flew out. I'm going to tell you he's back.
Yo, no
back
man, like
Michael
bag. Jackson.
Yeah, man.
Hey, one thing, nobody can screech you come in this place.
No,
you know.
you man.
You see that new shoes?
Yeah, man.
How you get a new Crocs and Danny? Danny, I'll get new watch.
New watch.
Barrel come.
New chain.
Danny look all different. Danny look all
trim.
taller.
In it.
Danny look taller to me.
Danny, I have to say in it.
No, in it.
Bruv.
Bruv.
I be a bruv.
Tea and comfort, bruv.
I love it.
Why would I tell you, Danny, your passport up? I love it for you, my friend.
Yeah, man.
Big up, Danny.
Big up, Danny.
Welcome back, Daddy. Welcome back. We
One done.
One done. Well, actually, there's only one.
Yeah.
But Danny, we're happy. Jesus, you don't know.
Happy to have you back.
We're happy to have you back.
We're
Yes,
happy to have you back. Yeah, man. Sometimes people just come with a presence.
True.
And you just, it's only when they're missing that you see, you realize the space that they vacated.
Watch me. I say this all the time. Nobody is indispensable, but some people are irreplaceable.
Yes.
You will always have somebody to fill the spot, but can they deliver as the person? There's only one Nelson Mandela. Not to say that there won't be other African presidents, but there's only one Nelson Mandela.
Right.
Not to say that there won't be other presidents, but there's only one Barack Obama. Not to say that there won't be other people, but there's only one Miss Kitty.
Indeed.
There's only one Uncle Dennis.
Which is right.
There's only one CVM.
Which
There's
is
only
right.
one TK.
Which is
That's right.
Yeah.
And there are many K, but the only K is Tony K. Yeah?
What up, Tony
Tony
K?
K. Okay.
You catch it?
Let's jump into the headlines, man. So, Danny, you just take up the whole of my headlines.
No, man.
Like it.
I look up with you have a new person. I'm like,
biceps are look bigger.
Danny biceps look big. Danny look like him stretch.
Bigger.
Like him sleep till him grow. No, man. Danny change shine.
In breaking news, Danny is back.
Look here now. That is a headline.
That is a headline. Danny is back.
What? Danny big change. Not lie.
But what else is happening? Let me tell you. Director of Public Prosecutions, DPP, Paula Llewellyn, has officially retired. On Friday, September 19, Paula Llewellyn stepped down as Director of Public Prosecutions after 17 years, concluding a 41-year career in public service. She reflected on the honor of serving and noted her role in transforming the office of the DPP into the Caribbean's leading prosecuting agency. Expressing gratitude to the key partners in the justice system, Llewellyn also encouraged continued support for successor Senior Deputy Director of Public Prosecutions, Claudette Thompson, who will assume the role in acting capacity beginning today, September 22. As the transition of leadership at the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions begins, Thompson, who has more than 20 years of prosecutorial experience, brings a wealth of expertise to the post. A past student of the University of the West Indies, Mona, where she earned a bachelor's degree in international relations. She later completed a Bachelor of Laws degree at the University of Wolverhampton in the United Kingdom and a Certificate of Legal Education at the Norman Manley Law School. So that happens today.
Yeah,
Well,
so she officially takes over today.
Yeah, in the
I
acting
sat on a
capacity,
few panels with her. I found her quite knowledgeable, quite affable. She, has had a good prosecutorial career. And I think she'll lead. Well, she's acting
right now,
as of today. But I think she makes for a good DPP. But I mean, we'll see when the person is officially chosen.
I like the fact that, I want to congratulate former DPP Paula Llewellyn for her work, her stellar job, being a stalwart in the legal field, all that she has done, the first female DPP.
Yes.
Again, when we have women who, again, you create, you make it possible for other women to follow suit as well. And may her days be filled with much more, retirement doesn't mean that it's over.
No.
There are other capacities in which,
I'm sure she's
she
in
can
high
serve.
demand. I'm sure she's in high demand.
So thank you, Paula Llewellyn, for all that you've done.
I as a journalist, as a broadcaster, growing up in media, one of the things that I really appreciated about her was of how available she was.
Yes.
Prior to her, I don't want to get into trouble with names. I remember Chief Justice, that's Chief Justice Leslie Wolf. Who was it? Pantry. Was there a rat tree? Anyway, the DPPs before Paula Llewellyn were not as accessible. There were times, for instance, when you'd be on air discussing something, and in your analysis, you'd maybe err in terms of your interpretation of the law or your understanding of an issue, or just maybe by virtue of how you were saying something, it showed that you didn't understand. And you'd come out at the end of the segment or during the segment and you get a call saying, DPP's on the line.
Yes.
Wow.
And you take the call and she'd be explaining it to you and saying, no, actually, this is
how it is. Oh, wow. That's awesome.
Always teaching.
Yes.
There's so much of what you learn about how cases are to be understood. because if not, you'd carry a negative narrative
and to the public,
where it's not necessary, an incorrect narrative,
and to the public,
and you'd mislead the public, and so she would a judgment is handed down, a ruling from the DPP is handed down, and she send out a statement to the press to explain it. These are things that we now take for granted that no DPP in the future can choose to not do. Because she has set that as a part of the culture of our jurisprudence, where you have somebody to come and explain. You know, because people need to understand, and so that communicative function of a DPP is a gift that her tenure has given to Jamaica, and others in the Caribbean follow suit because of the kind of DPP that she was.
Truly. All right. Well, that's all the time that we have.
All
so
right.
No problem.
I'll see you at 7 a.m.
No problem. Yes, very well.
All right. Well, coming up next, Carlton is going to show us some ways in which persons are building wealth in retirement in Money Master Class, which is brought to you by
Look at that.
Guardian Life. So guess what?
You see what they did there?
See what they did there?
Did you see it? I saw it.
Yeah. It's all just coming together.
Go Region 6. Renee.
The young folks would say, clock it.
Clock it. Shout out, clock it. Very delicious sweet treats.
Very delicious
96
sweet treats.
Maline Road.
96 Maline Road.
Everybody, I'm Yendi, and this is Odyssey with Yendi. In this space, we connect with some of your favorite people as they share their journeys. Here we have some unfiltered conversations as we deep dive into their inspirations, motivations, and experiences to inspire our own life journey.
Odyssey with Yendi. Brought to you by Grace, Singer, and IslandNet Services.
Join us next week when we conclude our discussion with Dr. Chambers on his success in the Tourism Enhancement Fund's special Tourism Innovation Incubator Program and how he has been able to turn his innovative idea into a successful business.
Yeah, man, this is Nadine Sutherland, because we triumphant, because we not stay down, we not go down. Stop one like we are cause we triumphant. Yeah, this is Nadine Sutherland, beat up Rockers TV with Urchin.
Should critical illness strike, don't let worry fill your head. Say hello to happiness and goodbye to worry with Guardian Life's new Ultimate Provider Plan. Secure your medical expenses in the event of critical illness ahead of time while benefiting from our investment portfolio and so much more. Give yourself and your family the peace of mind you deserve with Guardian Life's new Ultimate Provider Plan today. And live secure. Live easy.
You over 50 and loving it. You over 50 and loving it. You over 50 and loving it. Don't let your age be a shackle or be a hinder.
And good morning to you if you're just tuning in. Oh, blessed love. Good morning. Thank you so very much. We're up and we are risen. And we thank God for his mercy.
Yes.
We thank God for his providence, his protection, and of course, his mercy. Good morning to all of you celebrating your birthday today. I know out there it's somebody's birthday. I know today also starts somebody's retirement, okay? And I know sometimes, you know, it's a bit of a transition from going to work every day to now having this free time, so to speak, right? But guess what? When I did not call it
look here, some people are busier in retirement.
That is so true because
they are busier in retirement.
Because all the things that you did not get a chance to do, now is the time to do it. So it's time for another Money Masterclass brought to you by
Guardian Life.
Your brother. No, as aforementioned, retirement doesn't have to mean the end of wealth building. In fact, Carlton says it can be the beginning of a whole new financial chapter. He's here to show retirees how to turn their time, skills, and savings into lasting financial growth. Building wealth in retirement is not only possible, but fun, fulfilling, and freedom giving. Good morning to you, sir. Carlton.
Morning. Good morning, all you. Everybody's good.
Everybody's good. Yes.
The hints of green, the money green.
Yes. Green rats here. Have it to the leaf.
So morning, I hope we're all good, everybody. And it's a good week to have a good week.
Yes.
Yes, wonderful. So I heard you mention just now, Director Paula Llewellyn, she's going off on retirement. And you mentioned many other persons today, maybe the day that you're going off as well. And you have others who in another few weeks or months, you know, they're transitioning from the work life into maybe less of the work life. And
in the public sector, in many jobs, you turn 60 and you get a letter saying, thank you very much for your time. You know,
and that's
it.
Yeah. So retirement really...
Sometimes you go off early if you have leave and then something there, you go off on
a few months before. Exactly. So it is really your pause from full-time work, and I use the word pause here because as Dennis mentioned, sometimes you are even more busier during retirement than when you are actually working, but it's really you stop working on a full-time basis now because of maybe age or sometimes health reasons, etc. Persons can actually go off on early retirement, as Dennis mentioned a while ago, because they would have had leave before that they go off on. But when you go off on retirement, I need a mindset shift because I don't want to think that it's the end of a journey and it's all doom and gloom. For some persons, it's the start of something new. It's the start of something amazing. So I want that first thing to be the mindset shift for persons who are going off on retirement or will soon be going off any at all. But when it comes to the financial management aspect of retirement, I look at 4 L's, When you look at the money that you're putting together, when you look at how it is that I need to be saving towards retirement and or spending my money, we look at 4 L's. The first L is longevity. You want to have enough money to last you for your entire retirement because you go off at 60, 65 years, you may live up until 90, maybe 100. So you have another 40 years in some cases, or on average, another 20 years to actually live. So you want to have enough money. So the first L is longevity. The next L is lifestyle. During retirement, you want to do and enjoy things that possibly you love at this point in time that you maybe could not have done because them take up all of the money. You have to pay a school fee, you have to pay a big mortgage, you have whatever, your car note, etc. But now that you don't have those things, you may possibly want to do things that you yourself enjoy and love. The next L is liquidity. You want to make sure that you have money that you can draw on in case of health. In case you want to go travel, you want to draw a quick trip to Miami and come back. In case you want to go, you want to go
carry me.
You want to go to lunch.
Right, you understand? Anybody retire? Zoom in on me, please. Patrick.
And retiree,
you want to go to Miami?
Yeah.
You for lunch? Remember me?
Yes. Yeah, just for lunch.
Yeah. We're in Miami. Where are you? Where are you?
But I know a lot of retirees sometimes like to go to like the World Championship and the Olympics is coming up in LA, I think. You may want to have access to that. So that is liquidity. And the next and the last L, is the legacy. All persons, you want to leave a legacy for your children.
Amen.
And the Bible says a good man leaves an inheritance for his child or children. So that's the 4th L, legacy. So you want to ensure the monies that you would have accumulated during your lifetime at retirement, you are able to satisfy all of these 4 L's. But how do I maintain and or increase my income during retirement? That's important. Number 1, from investment income, and I'll get into that a little bit more. So you want to ensure that now when you are working, you're almost at retirement, you are investing towards retirement because you need some investment income. Number 2, freelancing or some part-time job. So you may not be working full-time now, but you may have a part-time job that you want to offer your service to. You are a full-time lawyer like the DPP doing her thing, but now you're off, you're taking some small cases. You want to do some little here and there, consultation.
Consultancy,
which is point 4.
Right.
You have accumulated so much wealth of knowledge over the years. You can't let that go to waste. Some institutional knowledge that you have, you pass it down through consultations.
And know you're valuable. Your mind is more valuable.
And retirement. Some of the lecturers and tutors I've had during so many of my professional courses are retirees who would have gone through corporate for 40 years. And the knowledge that they now have, they come and impart to young leaders. So at this point in time, that's what you can do. Number 3, teach and tutor. So you know, become a tutor at universities or some colleges, etc., because you know all of that knowledge.
And it's the age to Carlton online as well. So you can have your
you don't
YouTube
even need to
stuff.
leave your house.
You have a Zoom. You don't even need to leave your house.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that YouTube thing is something a major as well for retirees. Number 5, you want to have some passive income. So hopefully, during your working life, you acquired some things like real estate. We can now get rental income from. Or you now have a 5-bedroom house, the kids are all gone, your husband alone. Maybe you no longer need a 5-bedroom house. Maybe you need a 2-bedroom apartment or a townhouse. So you sell that and you invest that money, or you rent out. If the house is like something, you can split down the middle. You rent half and you have another half. That's rental income, passive income. Or you have extra added income, which is active income, something that you can do, a small thing on the side. You're now a retiree, you want to host some small things here and there. Those are active income that you can get some money from. Now that you are going off, you need to be investing as well. So some persons think that you invest for retirement, but you can also invest while you are retiring, while you are in retirement, because that's when the money needs to be working for you. During retirement, the objective is, number 1, income generation. You want to make sure that when you're investing, you get some money in. Number 2, capital preservation. Meaning, if when you went off, you get $15 million, you want to ensure that you are maintaining that capital. The interest should be working for you. All right, you want to maintain your capital. And number 3, you want moderate growth in your investment. You want at least grow little by little. Because at 16, you don't want to take too much risk either.
Yes.
So moderate growth you're looking for. So my closing point is too much information this morning. You are bucketing your pension. When you go off on pension, you need to bucket your pension.
What does that mean?
Split up the money when you're going to be using it. So you have 3 buckets for your pension, when you're going off. So in most persons, when you go off, you have a lump sum that you get, and the balance you are paid every month over the life of, the next few years when you are alive. When you get that lump sum or the money that you saved up towards retirement, you must bucket the money in 3 buckets. In bucket 1 is the money that you're going to be using for the next 5 years. So to cover you, if you still have rent, if some persons are renting, the mortgage never close off by 60, for example, you maybe have a little mortgage, or you may have gone to get your dream car now, and you're driving a nice Porsche, or a Range, or an X3, and you're paying for that every month, or your medication, or you're helping your tithes and offering at church. I don't know what am I expecting.
Give to people, help the scholarship.
Help the scholarship, whatever money that you need month over month for the next 5 years, that lump sum goes in bucket 1. So you put that money in like fixed deposits because you want easy access to that money. In a regular savings, like a high yield savings account, something very low risk, but you have access to your money. So for the next 5 years, you have money out of your lump sum to last you. In bucket 2 is money that you're going to need from year 6 to year 15, roughly. In that bucket, you take a portion of the lump sum again, and you start invest that money in like dividend stocks. You invest in that money in things like real estate investments because you want to ensure that when you're using up the money from bucket 1, the interest that you're getting from bucket 2 can replenish and go in our bucket 1. So for example, you get $10 million and you went off. You know that for the first 5 years, you'll need $3 million to last you. For example, I'm just giving a rough example. You may need 10 skitty, I don't know, 50, I'm just giving a rough example.
Lifestyle is different.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just giving a rough example now for the average man like myself, not too fancy. Out of the $10 million that you would have accumulated.
Inflation.
Your dream car now is arranged.
No, not my dream car. I know.
What you say? Your dream
What's your dream car?
Huh?
What's your dream car?
I have so many, but I have so many. I love a good BMW still.
Oh yeah.
I love a good BMW
Okay.
still.
So what, you have the X6 right now, like X7?
I love 4s, you know, but they're
fours?
phasing out the 4s. I love the 4s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the shape is very nice and sporty.
I love coupe, that's why.
Yeah, the coupe. You like coupe?
I like big.
Yeah, but I love because the coupe fit me now. You know, that do a thing for me. You know?
Yeah.
Hi, Adam Stewart. Good morning, sir. How are you?
Good morning.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, ATL.
Yes, call me.
Yeah, man.
You have the $10 million that you went off with, and you're going to need $3 million, for example, to last you, to pay the small things here and there. That $3 million you dump in bucket one, in a fixed deposit, high yield. Other $7 million, you split it in 60-40. So 40% of the $7 million that is left goes in investments in bucket two. Things like your dividend paying stocks, etc. Why you're doing that? Because you want to ensure when you spend off the money in bucket one, whatever you're earning from these investments can full up back this bucket over here. Because you don't know how long you're going to be living for. Then your third bucket is money you're going to need after 15 years. So those can go into regular stocks, can go into maybe big real estate, because you see the income over time and the leveling off of your risk will fill up back bucket one and bucket two.
Gotcha.
So when you're going off, you may not understand, which is why you get licensed financial advisors like myself to sit you down, persons who are in the space to let you understand that when you're going off, it's not the end of your financial life. Because really and truly, I've known persons who have gone off at 60, they're 100 now. 40 years, which is more sometimes than your working life. Because some people start work at 25, 30, and they work for 30 years, but they live for 40 years after retirement. So you want to ensure that what you're doing from a financial standpoint makes sense when you are going off. Get some real estate, get some investment, but if you need help, guess what? You know where to find me. It's Carlton G Stew and all. And by the way, my YouTube channel, it needs to come back up. So I want to tell to my CVM viewers to subscribe to my channel. It's Let's Talk Money with Carlton, where I break down things like these in much more details. Money Massacre is 7 minutes. YouTube channel is 15-20 minutes. So subscribe to my channel and I'll teach you a little bit more.
All right, sounds good.
Love it, Carlton.
All right, thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. That was Carlton Stewart with another money masterclass.
Very insightful.
Very. I learned a lot today.
I've never thought about the bucket 1, 2, and 3, and I totally understand why.
Man, I get it.
Yes, if you're a retiree, find Carlton, please.
At the end of the year, when them ask me what we learn from Money Masterclass, like how sinking fund just did it hold me, it sunk in. Bucket.
And also, let me just hasten to say quickly, Dennis, for people out there who are giving financial advice, don't just advise retirees or anybody for that matter, just because you are trying to fill a quota. This is people's lives you're playing with, and when you get their money, don't forget to call them and check up on them, because I noticed some of Uno call people like clockwork when you don't want the investment, and as soon as you get it, you don't call anybody. Yeah, man.
Then move on.
It's
a cutthroat business.
Make sure that they're
and make sure that they're licensed.
Yes,
but even the licensed one, them when them get their money, Dennis, them about to check back on you. Because them tick you off of them bucket list.
God. Well,
not good.
That's do better.
That's not Carlton, all right? And you're not an item on a bucket list, and he will teach you how to bucket, and him now go bucket. Yeah, all right. Money Masterclass. This has been a Money Masterclass. It's been brought to you by Guardian Life. Up next is Law and Order. J.A. will bring
Order
back.
in the court.
Order.
Critical illness strike? Don't let worry fill your head. Say hello to happiness and goodbye to worry with Guardian Life's new Ultimate Provider Plan. Secure your medical expenses in the event of critical illness ahead of time, while benefiting from more investment portfolio and so much more. Give yourself and your family the peace of mind you deserve with Guardian Life's new Ultimate Provider Plan today. And live secure. Live easy.
Join us next week when we conclude our discussion with Dr. Chambers on his success in the Tourism Enhancement Fund's Special Tourism Innovation Incubator Program and how he has been able to turn his innovative idea into a successful business.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winford Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Where it all begins. The quest to become great. Inspired by those who went before them, these four boys dream of playing in the ISSA schoolboy football competitions.
Will you score this for Casey? Will you score? It's a shot, it's a goal!
And it's a shot, and it's a goal! And Casey has won the Manning Cup, and they will play Clarendon College in the Olivia Shield.
Good morning and welcome back to Sunrise. You're just in time for another edition of Law and Order JA, brought to you by the Ministry of National Security. Now, I am your host, Mrs. Kitty, and thank you so much for joining us each and every weekday morning right here on Sunrise. Wherever you are in the world, we've got you covered. Good morning to our YouTubers. Always remember to hit the like and subscribe button, as well as the notification bell, so you can know when it's time to rise and shine. Now, this morning, the question sent in reads as follows. Television host Jimmy Kimmel's live show was pulled off air by Disney-owned ABC after he made comments about conservative influencer Charlie Kirk, who was fatally shot last week in what has been deemed by right-wingers in the United States as a political assassination. Does the case of Jimmy Kimmel's suspension set a dangerous precedent for free speech on television? Or is it a fair consequence when public figures make controversial statements? When regulators weigh in on what journalists and hosts say, where's the line between protecting the public interest and government censorship? Joining us this morning to distill this matter and help us understand the precedent for free speech on television, we have attorney at law at the firm, or from the firm, Hugh Wildman and Company, Shamar Bryan. Welcome, counsel. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I am excellent. How are you?
I'm magnificent. Thank you so much for asking. All right, Shamar, so let's start with free speech. What does our Constitution say, or Bill of Rights say, about free speech?
Yes. In relation to our Constitution, the Charter of Fundamental Rights and Freedoms, particularly when you look at Section 13 now, it includes our freedom of expression.
Yes.
Right? That means that the average person, every citizen, has that ability to then now express themselves, say what they need to say, and speak to who they need to speak to.
But as in law, we know that where there are rules, there are exceptions and guidelines and caveats. So yes, the Bill of Rights allows for free speech. But what now is the other side of that? Because that now, freedom comes with a responsibility.
Absolutely, with great responsibility. So in relation to where the line is drawn, you have to look at it from various fronts. Now, yes, where my right extends, yours might end.
Right.
Now, when it comes on to the restrictions, there are various areas that you have to tread carefully. You want to make sure that when you are expressing yourself, you're not going into the realm of what you call civil liability.
Right, defamation.
Defamation, precisely. And that occurs when you are now spreading either lies or misinformation about persons, especially in the context of journalists.
Yes.
That is especially serious. Then it goes even further than that. You could even utilize freedom of expression to the criminal extent, whereas you are now using your words to make threats at persons, and this would amount to an assault.
Right.
And further, you have the issue of bad words, and it is a very prominent thing here.
Right.
So those are some of the restrictions that each person would have, especially in the public domain.
Right, and especially, and speaking about that too, in terms of criminal and civil, incitement as well, because your words can be used to incite violence, incite a riot, incite certain things.
Absolutely.
So you have to be responsible. But when it comes to fair comment, as we know, and people say, but I'm commenting on something, you know, how can persons comment? Because of course you want to be fair, you want to also have your opinion or your say. How do you couch it though in a way that it still does not encroach on somebody else's right?
Absolutely. So in relation to fair comment or otherwise honest opinion, that now is where the law really breaks it down for you. So the comment that you make, and let's put an example for the political elections. Fair comment usually comes in now where that comment is made on real facts, as well as it is done from a place of literally just making your opinion known without any targeted malicious intent, really. So that is where the line is drawn. So there is the side of fact and making it, you know, plain and on your basis, and then the other side of maliciously making comments without any base towards it. That's where the danger lies.
Right, exactly. And so persons have to be very mindful of that. In terms of, say, for example, the Broadcasting Commission, because we have a governing body that, you know, is there to provide checks and balances for persons, journalists, you know, that comes over on free-to-air television or radio for that matter. If, say, for example, a journalist finds him or herself in a pickle, they may have said something that is deemed to be maybe defamatory, maybe insightful, maybe inappropriate, for example, and say their program is taken off air. What legal recourse, if any, does that person have?
Well, if it is such a case, then what would happen now, you could go towards the Supreme Court with the matter, and through there you would have various defenses that might be available to you given the circumstances. Some being the truth, then being fair comment as we mentioned earlier, and then going along that line. So the danger with it is if it is that you are not able to then substantiate your claim, then you'd run the risk further now to, let's say, the media houses that are hosting such a host, right? Then it would then put them at the risk of their license being withdrawn.
Exactly, or suspended.
Exactly.
Yes.
And amount of fines, which is why it puts you in the sticky situation with the media houses.
And that is why, for example, many media houses you may hear say the views expressed by so-and-so are not necessarily those of so-and-so, because the media house also has to protect themselves from a lawsuit if the person runs afoul of the law. In terms of protecting, especially now too with social media, a lot of people on social media council will tell you, free speech, free speech. I want to own a free speech. Anything more I say is my opinion, and they couch what their opinions with the word allegedly. And they like to stress allegedly, or them can't so be because me say allegedly. How true or false is that narrative? And does the word alone in and of itself, stricto sensu, allegedly, provide you with any legal protection?
The truth, you know, it really doesn't, because you see, the way how defamation works, once there is damage towards that person's reputation based on things that are not cemented in truth that you cannot prove, then whether you want to use the word allegedly or not, then the damage has been done.
Absolutely.
And then that leaves you open to a lawsuit.
And you are purveyor and perpetrator of spreading said lie. So whether you use the word allegedly, and that's why you shouldn't say it or repeat it, because it is alleged, right? And if you say allegedly, it doesn't protect you from a lawsuit.
Yes.
So freedom of speech does come with a lot of responsibility, because you have to be mindful that you're not damaging a person's character, their business.
Exactly.
You know, this is people's lives.
Yeah, family
right?
life, church.
Yeah, and so people will spread these, make these defamatory statements. And again, because we live in the age of taps and roses, right?
Yeah.
People are willing to say anything and go to the lowest of the low for the likes, right?
Yeah.
But then the courts will always like as well. So I gotta tell you, thank you. Well, Counsel, thank you so very much for talking to us this morning and for shedding light on this very important and relevant issue.
It was my pleasure.
And there you have it, another Law and Order JA brought to you by the Ministry of National Security. Our guest has been Shamar Bryan, attorney at law from the firm Hugh Wildman and Company. TK is up next with your morning news.
A piece for Jamaica. Yo, what are you?
Oh man, none of that. Oh, no, brother, no. I'm not sure that.
You don't see you ever play ref? Dirty game,
Yeah,
no
but I
play.
look a bad game. No, I said, place when you come from, brother, I want to live good, man. I want to live good, brethren. No shake hand, I can play a little bad, brethren.
Really have to shake hand?
Yeah, man, and no badness, brethren. Just live good, man.
Come together as one and make the violence done.
And that's what you love to see. They may be rivals, but the camaraderie is what it's all about. Can't wait for the final.
Experience the art of living insurance with JN Life. The time is
7 a.m.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more.
Welcome to Morning News. I'm TK Dawkins. The family of a teenage boy is in mourning after he was found dead at home Sunday morning. The teenager, who lived with his stepfather and mother in Stettin, Trelawney, is suspected to have committed suicide. More in this report.
The 16-year-old Homewood Technical High student was found Sunday morning dead in the kitchen. And even as the family mourn, the question uppermost in their minds is, why did this happen? According to his stepfather, he spoke with the teenager about 1 o'clock Sunday morning.
I go in the kitchen last night and I see me go bathroom. And I ask him, normally he's a man like this. He sit on the phone, him and his friend. I have some friend went talk to. And me say me and I so stressed. He no tell nobody nothing, come in and he no say nothing to me. He no say nothing to nobody. And all me know say last night when me see him, me say to him, say, if you not ready to go in bed in 1 o'clock, he say no, because you never eat nothing. He say go fry 2 egg. Me say remember say syrup in the fridge and bread did it. And me left him and me go in. And I run in at 2 o'clock. Me hear one screaming.
He describes his stepson as a quiet boy who does not cause trouble.
Because I know sit like a one pitney we get trouble. He in a house a month and the uncle tell you hear his voice. If you ask if anything or he might talk to your friend them on the phone. I want man you know got people yard. And I want boy we sit down and say alright, you would have see him just like how you had a brother would have a friend. You would have see him with a friend and say, DJ friend come check him or anything. He just depend on his phone with his friend them. But me don't know why problem with him up at school.
Sources say the boy was being bullied at school, and his parents and family believe it is this issue that would cause the teen to take this drastic action.
Yes. Me buy one shoes for him since week, and him go buy shoes and come back. When he buy shoes and come back, he never buy no belt. So he not go on school. He got school in the man, he do a black belt and in pants. I been the old pants, so they say teacher say pants too tight, so he come back and the new one, he get the new one ready and he go buy a belt. Friday when he go to school, he say head at him, he no feel like going to school. When me never see him back out of school yet. And still yet he happy. He no say nothing to me like him and nobody in no problem. So I know me I hear now say, him and some boy they must be in a bus there and the boy them chewing and talk up to them, then they style him up, so me no know.
The family is now left to deal with the harsh realities.
Right now, I have to go carry his mother to the hospital now, because right now his mother and his sister them have to go. When his sister they are foreign, one day I may pay me no if she dep on area come down now. His grandmother, you can't tell your grandmother down a German town because she sick with her heart and something. So I will heap a problem. Already I know if he run go over Spalding and now with his mother now. Because she sick with her heart, you know. So a problem, big problem.
This is the third reported suicide by a teen this year. On September 11, a student of Hopewell High suspected to have died by suicide in Lilliput, St. James. Before that, in July, a teen of Knox College in Clarendon also died by suicide. Police data indicate that the number of deaths by suicide is on the rise in the island. Marjorie Gordon, CVM News.
Over to sports now. Despite a rain-ruined opening day of the Jamaica Cricket Association 50 overs competition, Jamaica Defence Force, Melbourne, St. Catherine CC and Kensington registered comfortable wins. At Up Park Camp, JDF turned back Portland by 25 runs under the Duckworth-Lewis method. Batting first, JDF posted 212 for 5 in 29.3 overs before rain intervened, with Tevin Gilzine smashing 77 and Kevin Daly adding 64. On resumption, Portland were set 195 from 30 overs but fell short at 169. Kerry Baugh top scored with 38, Tyson Gordon chipped in with 31, while Dietmar Anderson 3 for 23 and Gilzine 2 for 26 kept them in check. Rain also spoiled the clash between St. Catherine Parish and GC Foster College. GC Foster had earlier made 191 for 5, but St. Catherine were 13 without loss when showers forced a premature end. JDF's Dennis Bully expressed delight at his team's winning start in their push for top honours, while Portland's Ranjay Hill admitted disappointment with the result.
Well, as you know, over the years, JDF always have a good bowling unit. I think that's a little bit of concern for me because you normally have fast bowlers like Sheldon Cottrell and God Bryan and also Andre Dennis. We are currently without them right now, so we are in a rebuilding stage where our bowling is concerned. I am also not a part of the bowling as well, being that I'm also a full-time coach. So for now, we are considered as a batting team more than a bowling team. There's time for improvement, but also we need time, like game time for the bowlers to improve also. So we'll have to watch the rest of the season, but I think we're a pretty good team. We still can go as far as we can into the finals or so.
Well, this year we have a bit of stronger team mixed with some youngsters and also some experienced guys like Herman Henry and Robert Ware and so forth. Well, we have been training from season, so we're trying to build a stronger base and get some of our youth seminar cricket in Portland.
Meanwhile, rain also played havoc with the Melbourne Michael College match at Melbourne Oval. Michael were 130 for 7 from 21 overs when rain forced the players off the field. Justin Walters struck an attacking 49, while Kari Campbell claimed 3 for 6 to earn Player of the Match honours. Set 140 to win from 21 overs under the Duckworth-Lewis system. Melbourne replied with 142 for 5, led by Javel Glenn's 38. At Chedwin Park, St. Catherine CC, powered by an aggressive 57 from former West Indies T20 captain Rovman Powell, crushed Police by 9 wickets. Police were bundled out for 117 with Carlos Brown 4 for 12 and Javor Royal 4 for 26 doing the damage. The Saints coasted to 118 for 1 in reply. Over at Kensington, Boys Town were routed for just 59 with Stefan Pink making 25. Daniel Griffith ripped through the innings with 4 for 12 backed by Tamari Redwood 3 for 7. Kensington then eased to 62 for 2 to complete an 8-wicket win. Melbourne's captain Sadiq Henry and Michael's Xavier Burton both shared their thoughts after the game.
Today was a very good victory. We came out here with some purpose. Michael is generally a good team, well trained, well drilled, so it was good to come today and execute. We always had a good squad. We've been putting in some good work leading into the competition, so just to get everything going, get everyone on the same page and looking forward to a very good season this year.
The rain definitely played a part in us. I wouldn't say a bad game, but it definitely played a part in the outcome. We didn't get a start. Top order didn't get a start, so I think that's where we really lost the game. But other than that, I think it was a good effort from the guys, and I'll just congratulate them on that.
And that's it for Morning News. Join us again at noon for more from our news and sports desk. I'm TK Dawkins. Sunrise continues after this.
We want a piece for Jamaica. Yeah. Yo, what are you?
Oh man, none of that. No, brother, no, man.
You see you ever play ref? Dirty game,
yeah, but I look a bad game. No, I said, place when you come from, brother, I want to live good, man. I want to live good, brethren. No shake hand, I can play a little bad, brethren.
Really have to shake hand?
Yeah, man, and no badness, brethren. Just live good, man.
Come together as one and make the violence done.
It's the dawn of a new day, and the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation is shaping a future filled with opportunities and limitless possibilities. The government is building the foundation for a thriving tomorrow through strategic billion-dollar investments that fuel industries, facilitate an environment for job creation, and empower communities to rise. We are transforming Jamaica with world-class sustainable infrastructure, creating a nation where every Jamaican can achieve more and build a lasting legacy. The Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation, investing today, building a future for tomorrow.
Are you ready for something mega? Megamart's giving away a brand new 2025 Hyundai Tucson. Second prize, a mega shopping spree. Third prize, 30,000 monthly. Shopping spree. Okay, break it down for them.
Spend $6,500 or more before GCT. Fill out the entry form on your receipt. Drop it in the box. That's it.
Authorized under Section 52.
Hey everybody, I'm Yendi, and this is Odyssey with Yendi. In this space, we connect with some of your favorite people as they share their journeys. Here we have some unfiltered conversations as we deep dive into their inspirations, motivations, and experiences to inspire our own life journey.
Odyssey with Yendi, brought to you by Grace, Singer, and IslandNet Services.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Protecting Jamaica's borders is a key priority for the Jamaica Customs Agency. The JCA will remain vigilant and resolute in effectively fulfilling this mandate. The time, brought to you by the Jamaica Customs Agency, is 7:15.
Encore tu pleures pour une histoire de love. Ils vont encore dire que qui ne parle que d'amour ou d'amour. Mais c'est toi qui demandes à être consolé. Moi je suis ton ami et les amis font ça toujours. Donc on va parler. Tu t'es plié en quatre pour un salon. Et pour vous tu t'es donné.
Hey, bonjour Sunrisers.
Comment ça va? Très bien, merci beaucoup.
Ça va très bien. Merci, merci. We're taking our taste buds on a trip to Portmore, but it could just as well have been Paris. Where a culinary gem is making waves, and we're diving into the world of Plat Du Jour.
Plat Du Jour.
Plat Du Jour. It's a French term which literally means dish of the day. A new restaurant that's quickly becoming a local favorite, with the menu that's as diverse as it is delicious. And it's a fusion of Jamaican and international flavors, and Plat Du Jour is redefining breakfast and brunch. And joining us this morning, we have the manager, Shanice Rose Swaby, and we have Tanisha Lowe Bennett, the chef. Welcome, ladies.
Welcome, ladies. Good morning. Bonjour.
Bonjour.
No, Portmore. Plat Du Jour.
Yeah.
How you come up? What? No, who got Paris? What go?
Yeah. What
happened?
Come up with this?
Who have Duolingo on their phone?
Right. So I mean, it's not a French restaurant, more so, but we wanted to emphasize on a little bit of something for everyone, right? Which emphasizes the dish of the day, right? So, you know, most persons would have to travel from Portmore to Kingston to get the, you know, fine dining experience. And I know most persons in Portmore would agree, you know, to have some restaurant in
easily accessible to them,
right, where they can easily just step out of their home and stride across and just enjoy a very contemporary style restaurant
without having to pay a toll.
Without having to pay a toll, right?
Yes.
I mean,
So where are you exactly?
We are located on the Hungway Mall. That's so-called
that fancy.
Uptown,
that proper fancy. So that's like across from Price Mart.
Where Fontana is on the corner. I think 100-man police station.
Somewhere like just around the
It's near there. Yeah.
That's correct. That's correct.
I know where that is.
So that's proper fancy.
Right.
I love that mall, by the way. It's just
I've never been.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, I've seen it. It looks very good at night too.
Yes,
it's very well lit.
And I think, but and speaking of well lit, like what you guys are trying to do in terms of bringing that classiness in
what's
terms
on
of
the menu?
What do you have?
All right. So, as you already know, Plat Du Jour, or cuisine, is more of a twist between Asian, international dishes mixed with our traditional Jamaican spices and
so
sauces.
like what, for example?
Right.
Tell me some things on the menu.
Our first, we have Korean barbecue beef ribs, which, I mean, a lot of persons have gravitated to since we have launched in 2023. We have stuffed chicken breast, which is actually stuffed with callaloo, feta cheese, and ripe plantain, which is it's very, very, very delectable. We also have, your regular pastas, but we do a spin-off to it. We also have like oxtail pasta, we have curry goat pasta, and your regular chicken and shrimp pasta, but we add jerk seasoning to the pasta.
Chef Tanisha, what do you like preparing the most?
For me, anything seafood is good for me. My favorite for seafood is the steamed fish.
How do you do
a good steamed fish?
How is Plat Du Jour's steamed fish different and better than everybody else's? What makes yours stand out?
Well, for me, when I do steamed fish, normally I do it with coconut milk. So that elevates the flavor. Yes. So that's one of my favorites.
One of your touches. Okay.
But let me ask you, Chef, when you present your food, because a lot of people complain that sometimes they go out to restaurants and the food, it lacks seasoning, it lacks love. It doesn't have that presentation, it doesn't have the vibe. Plat Du Jour, talk to me about when you cook. How do you ensure that the food is tasty and people are getting value for their money and their taste buds will definitely be tantalized?
For Plat Du Jour, we cook with a lot of love. There's always smiles around the pot because they say once you smile, the food will taste better. So we tend to do that. We mostly stick to
our local fresh produce.
Yes, instead of the regular powdered seasoning, more grounded.
All natural, top tier seasoning, herbs and spices. We ensure that you are definitely getting quality for the price.
We're in a health conscious time now, Shanice, and persons want to know what are the options. So some people don't want rice, and one of the issues I have with some restaurants, you're gonna kill me with rice and you want to kill me with potato. But not even sweet potato they don't have any boiled food, some banana, some ground provision. How does Plat Du Jour?
Sometimes we want a little biscuit, sometimes we want some soup or we can
Right. So as I said earlier, we emphasize on a little bit of something for everyone, right? So persons who are pescatarian, vegan, we have a lot of vegan options. We tend to stay clear of the MSGs and the additives just to make sure that you're actually getting a fully balanced nutritious meal, right? We use a lot of fresh produce in our meals, right? And I mean, our options would range from the protein to just mainly vegetable, like a smoked salmon.
What do you do, quinoa? What do you do for carbohydrates?
We do mostly like a naan, right? It's something more of a roti.
You have that in there? What you have in there?
I actually did not bring that today.
Okay, show us what you have on the menu today.
All right.
All right, whoa.
All right, you see the steam.
So,
I'm happy that you have your vegetarian options.
So on the menu today, we have our sauté veg, we have our Korean beef ribs, we have our grilled salmon, which will be served with a beurre blanc sauce.
What's a beurre blanc?
So we do our twist to it. So it's actually a white sauce where you add white wine, full cream, heavy cream, and a little spice to it.
Very well. Beurre blanc. There you go. Beurre blanc, right.
Then over here now, we have our Mexican corn.
Oh, nice.
We have our plantain bruschetta and our basmati herb rice, and this is the Burbank sauce.
Oh, bouillon. Okay.
All right, well, go ahead.
All right, share out for Uncle Dennis. Let's let him try. Let me ask you, Shanice, what is the dress code? Since it's fine dining, what's allowed? Do I need to dress all up? What do I need to wear?
Well, it's a very elegant, luxurious space.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's fit for family dining out, date night.
I was about to ask.
Right. With a lot of our anniversary, a lot of our patrons are persons who are celebrating birthday.
Nice.
So, you know, whenever they come in, we try to make it extra special for them, right? We also do packages for, you know, if you're doing like a business meeting, a board meeting, church functions, whatever the case may be, we try to facilitate everyone within that space. And the ambience is what really sells, you know, the atmosphere.
What are your opening hours?
We open from 5 p.m. to 11 p.m. from Monday to Saturday, and on Sunday it's 3 to 9 p.m.
Okay, all right. And it's shop number where?
Shop number 45 to 46 on Hongwei Mall.
Hongwei Mall.
Hongwei Shopping Mall.
And are you on social media?
Yes, we are.
What's your handle?
On TikTok, we are Plat Du Jour .official, and on Instagram it's just Plat Du Jour.
Okay, so Plat Du Jour.
Plat Du Jour.
Plat Du Jour.
Right.
And you have to have the little thing, right? The little accent. Plat Du Jour, right? And for Dennis spoke about bisque. What are some of the soups that you have or bisques that you have?
So we do a soup of the day. It depends on the demand, because you know there are certain seasons for certain broths or brisk, as you mentioned. So say for instance it's lobster season. We'll do like a seafood soup.
Nice.
Right?
Like a chowder.
A chowder, correct, right. So we try to switch it up a little bit.
Do you do lunch? Or it's just dinner?
No, it's just dinner.
Very well. So you say open from what time again?
From 5 p.m. to 11 p.m.
All right. So when you leave work, you could go on a date night. You know what I mean?
Just plan it out, and you know, easy drive on the I-95, come around, bam, you're in Portmore. If you're coming from outside of Portmore, it sounds like a great place. And you speak so well of it. So thank you very much for joining us.
All right.
Yes. Bonjour. Yeah. All right, guys, thank you so very much. While Chef Tanisha is fixing up Dennis's food right there, let me see what you have around there. So, Tanisha, just show me what you have. Bring it to me. Show me what you have. Yes?
Well, I'm going ahead and plate in.
Yeah, man.
The beef rib first.
Okay, and it is hot, guys, right?
It is hot.
Like piping hot right now. And I'm sure Dennis will enjoy. And that's all the time we have, though, guys. We're going to come back and maybe share some with you. But thanks to Plat Du Jour for serving breakfast this morning. Huge thanks to to Shanice and to Chef Tanisha from Plat Du Jour for sharing their culinary creations with us. And if you're looking for somewhere new to go, maybe you could go try.
Always looking for somewhere new to go.
Plat Du Jour over there at Hongwei Mall in Portmore for sure. The Sunshine City. There's more sunrise right after this, so please do stay tuned. We'll be right back.
T'es la fille de ta mère, le bijou de ton père. Il est qui pour te faire ouais. Ne pense plus.
I need new shoes, books, so many things for back to school.
Back to school pressure is real. Chris and Charles has your back. Get your back to school loan of $1.5 million with reduced processing fees, discounted interest rates, and fast approval. Win a fully loaded backpack for your child. Start school with less stress and more success. Apply today at any branch or visit www.chrisandcharles.com. Conditions apply. Authorized under Section 58.3 of the Betting, Gaming, and Lotteries Act.
Need to replace or amend your exam certificate? The Overseas Examinations Commission can help. The local service charges $3,960 Jamaican dollars. Apply using our new service portal, OEC Online. With OEC Online, you can pay for our services from anywhere, right at your fingertips. Locate us at 6 Manhattan Road, Kingston 5, or 18 Queens Drive, Montego Bay, or call 876-618-3721, or visit our website at overseasexams.org.jm. The OEC, your trusted partner for certificate services.
Let's delve deep into the issues.
we'll take you beneath the surface.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Orville Higgins, and it's another edition of Fan Central.
Talking to the people at the heart of the top sporting stories. Hear from your favorite sportsmen and women and the administrators who work tirelessly to make it all happen. It's live sports talk.
I've written an entire article.
Yes.
Looking at all the major issues every Tuesday at 9 p.m. It's Fan Central.
CVM, you know.
But mums, you don't care what you on CVM website, man.
Greatness begins here.
Thanks for staying with us here on Sunrise. Well, guess what? Customer service is a topic that's close to many of our hearts. Let me tell you, when it comes to customer service, I will talk about it all day. And let's be honest, we've all had those experiences that leave us wanting more or call to the manager. But what if we could change that narrative? Today, we're sharing a story of someone who's doing just that. The founder and CEO of the Customer Experience Architect, Inc., Sharifa Manning, is on a mission to elevate customer service in Jamaica, and she's bringing her white glove customer experience framework to local businesses. Welcome to Sunrise. We are trying to have this conversation because guess what? We believe that the culture of customer service in Jamaica can change. We don't have to accept that trope of the bad Jamaican customer service. Sharifa, well, first of all, why did you decide that this was going to be your mandate? Because this is a culture, just so Jamaican people stay. When we hear about the West Indian restaurant, it's synonymous with bad customer service. Like the people are miserable, ate finish. We don't have none of that. It's this constant joke. But you want to change that?
I want to change that. Dennis, I've had enough. It's so normalized and it's bleeding into the diaspora. And what's happening is we have persons migrating from Jamaica into North America and just around the world, and we're bringing that poor attitude with us, right? And I am tired of seeing the memes of, the Jamaican restaurant, or if the food tastes good, it's okay to have bad customer service, right? So I was thinking, and I was talking with a government official, and he talked about a mandate where we're trying to get people to move back home to Jamaica to invest, to open businesses and whatnot. And I'm like, no, we got to fix this because it's going to impact our people's revenue, right? Well,
but why you? Because
why me? Who else is going to do it?
No. When I say why you, I mean, what's your background in customer service?
So my background in customer service, I have over 2 decades of experience in customer service. I started out working as a customer service agent as a teenager and worked my way up the ranks into a team manager role, even worked as senior manager as well. So I have the experience. I live and breathe customer service.
I like that.
Yes, so I live and I breathe it.
And you deliver bang for your buck.
Oh yeah, I deliver. I have to deliver the bang for your buck, right? I just had the workshop at the summit on Saturday, which was extremely successful, and I was well received by many persons that attended. And bang for your buck.
Explain to me this concept, because I like the sound of it instinctively, but I'd like to be able to explain it to somebody else if they ask me. This concept of a white glove customer experience, what does that mean?
When you think of just regular customer service, you think about, okay, being friendly, being positive, being attentive, and being timely on a consistent basis, whether on the phone, whether in person, whether by email. But white glove customer service takes it up a notch, right? So I'll give you an example. I had a workshop. Customer service, and great customer service, what I did was I called everybody. I told them that welcomed them, met with them. And the white glove aspect now is I went to all the businesses. I went to businesses and personally met each person that had registered for the workshop, right? And person said because of those things and because I followed up with them and because I personally text them and because I sent them messages saying, Grand Rising, what are you grateful for? That is white glove service, right? That's stepping out of the ordinary and into greatness. And when you do that and when you provide that kind of service, guess what happens? Your referrals, you're going to get referrals because people are going to tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend, right? So why don't we, instead of us normalizing bad customer service and talking about it, why don't we provide excellent white glove customer service, get referrals, and allow that to be revenue for us, right?
But how do you move from you being good at it to being able to take, if I say, look, we've been getting some bad reviews, I need somebody to come and fix my staff. My front desk person, she's good, but she didn't know of it. She have one face when need for fix, and she have one voice when need for fix. How do you move from being able to be good at it to making other people good at it? By training.
So number one is I give a complimentary discovery call. So I do a discovery call to hear what are your challenges, what is going well for you, what do you think the impacts are going to be to your business if you do not improve. And from there I set up a package. I create a package. So whether you're a small business, you're an entrepreneur, you're a corporation, you're a call center, I'm going to set up a package that is that will be streamlined to your business, right? So you get a customized package for you and I get your buy-in. I go in, I do a lunch and learn. So I sit down with your staff, do a lunch and learn, and then I hear what the challenges for the staff are. And then I build a package, right, based upon that. So you get a customized package that's tailored to your needs based on the needs-based assessment that I complete with you. And then you get the buy-in, right? You get the buy-in because I'm going to be talking from a place of the whys. A lot of times we talk about the what's and the how to do it, but we don't say the why. So when we talk about the why and we focus on the why first, you have the buy-in by not only the staff, but also the corporation, the management team. I have their buy-in. They understand why we're doing what we're doing. And then it's like, you know, we need to change, right?
All right, so there's somebody watching this conversation and saying, yeah, man, I need she. Where's this forum going to be? How do I register? Are there still spaces? Tell us a little bit about the where, when, and the how.
Okay, so I did have the workshop already. It was on Saturday. So I had it at the Kingston Summit. It was amazing, full house. Thank you everyone that attended. But because of popular demand, I'm going to be doing one in October as well. So I will be back in October. I do have some training to do. I was able to secure a couple of contracts to train some companies on customer service. So I will be back in October and I'll be facilitating another workshop.
September finishing up, people. October just around the corner. Don't make this one miss you out. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for trying to fix this thing because it won't fix.
It does need to fix.
Yeah.
That is not a lie.
My guest has been Sharifa Manning, the founder and CEO of the Customer Experience Architect, Inc. There's more sunrise after these messages. So guess what? Stay with us. We'll be right back.
We want a piece for Jamaica. Yo, what are you?
Oh man, no, that. No, brother, no, man.
You see you ever play ref? No, game,
yeah, but I look a bad game. No, I said, place you come from, brother, I want to live good, man. I want to live good, brethren. No shake hand, I can play a little bad, brethren.
Really have to shake hand?
Yeah, man, and no badness, brethren. Just live good, man.
Come together as one and make the violence done.
From a bold idea in 1995 to years of transforming Jamaican homes and businesses, Design Options has been your partner in style, comfort, and creativity. From fine upholstery to fabrics, curtains, cushions, wallpaper, and custom touches made just for you. Design Options Limited, celebrating style, service, and sophistication. Here's to the next 30 years.
Welcome to JDIC set.
All right. Roll the camera now.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Hi, this is Deposit Insurance in a minute. Jamaica Deposit Insurance Corporation protects deposits in commercial banks, merchant banks, and building societies.
What deposit? Deposits are the money you save in the bank or a building society.
For example, savings and checking accounts.
In Jamaican or foreign currencies.
Oh, me get what you say now.
But glad every bank account when me have is protected by the JDIC.
Deposit insurance is automatic and free.
I like that, you know. I like that.
Well, them JDIC, money good then. JDIC. Protecting deposit for you and me. That's good.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more.
And he told you he loves this segment, and I gotta tell you, it has grown on me as
I
well.
love it.
It's giving me a Nat Geo vibe.
That
you know?
intro, it wins for me every time.
It wins every time, and you know you win for us every time when you tune in right here to CVM, especially Sunrise. Thank you so much. We sincerely appreciate your support and your patronage from wherever you're watching. Thank you so much. Now, Jamaica is on the path that might just redefine our future. Nuclear technology. What George Bush said at the time, nuclear, I gotta tell you. But over this side, we say nuclear technology. Forget the stereotypes. Now, we're talking about a game changer. Imagine stronger crops, cutting-edge medicine, and a leap towards energy independence. Could nuclear technology be the key to unlocking Vision 2030? Well, our guest, I know this man, okay? He taught me. I think I got an A for his course or a B.
Did you get an A for all of them?
Not really all. I got two little B's, but you know.
Come on.
No, when the teacher them got hard for you, I forgot hard for the professor. You understand what I say? Because you don't want to let them down.
True.
But he was very student-centered, very helpful, and just a great guy. And because him bright and understand and him have teaching luck, the two just merged perfectly. So guys, our guest this morning is Mona Law Course lead and also my former tutor. Oh my God, yes! Dr. Peter Glegg, who is a doctor and a lawyer, by the way. Yes.
Oh, is that kind of doctor?
Is that kind of...
Like
no man.
A PhD in law? Like
Where up, sir?
I'm a medical doctor.
MD and LLB and LEC. So him can operate by you and him can also represent it. I just showed.
That's right.
I'm just saying, when you're bright to the brightness and squeeze at them, something I talk about. You understand? Yeah. Dr. Peter Glegg is here to enlighten us.
But nuclear law.
Yeah, astronaut. Just a lot.
Explain, because the stereotype is people think
War.
nuclear and they think weapons, right? And people who know a little bit more might think energy.
Yes.
But nuclear law, and for there to be enough academia in it to put together a course to teach it in the faculty. Explain.
Well, nuclear law has been around since the 1950s when President Eisenhower saw the deleterious effect of nuclear energy. He decided that he wanted to create atoms for peace. And therefore, he created the International Atomic Energy Agency, of which Jamaica is a member state. So in order to have the peaceful applications of nuclear energy, you need certain legal instruments to ensure the safety, the safeguards, and also to deal with issue where there's any incidents where persons can be appropriately,
prosecuted
or paid if they sustained any harm. So nuclear law is a very large body of law.
Wow.
It's not well known in Jamaica and the Caribbean, but elsewhere in the world, nuclear law is a very interesting area of law, and I think an area of law that we really need to get on board with.
What are some of the broad areas of consideration that nuclear law seeks to contemplate?
Okay, so for instance, Jamaica enacted a certain legislation that dealt with the use of nuclear energy, and out of that legislation came the formation of the Hazardous Substances Regulatory Authority.
Yes.
And therefore the basis of their regulation is based on nuclear law. So if you are a dentist with an x-ray machine in your office, you need to be properly registered, you need to be properly certified, you need to ensure that you're using this technology safely and properly. So nuclear law deals with safety, but it also deals with security. So if you have any device that has ionizing radiation, whether it's CT scan, an X-ray machine, you also have to ensure that the facility is safe.
Yes, and that is why when you go to, for example, do certain X-rays, you have to put on that vest.
Yes.
They have to put it on to protect you, so that from the radiation. But Doc, talk to us a little bit also about now nuclear in agriculture, because in the preamble I mentioned, you know, stronger crops. How can we use nuclear? Because as we're talking about earlier, now when you hear nuclear, you think nuclear weapon, you think Hiroshima, you think, oh my God, wipeout, you think death and destruction. But you're saying that nuclear can also be used for our development and growth in agriculture, which is a very big part of Jamaica. So talk to us about that.
Well, let me tell you about two exciting areas. First of all, have you ever been bitten by a mosquito, or did you ever catch or know somebody who got chick-V? Well, you can use something called a gamma irradiator, and what you do, you sterilize the male mosquitoes. So you turn them in a soft man.
Yes.
And therefore, when they mate with the female mosquitoes, they do not have babies. And therefore, you can control the mosquito population. Also, if you've ever eaten a mango and you bite into the mango, you see brown instead of yellow. I would say magicinitis.
Yes.
Really and truly, it's caused by the fruit fly.
Yes.
So there are ways and means by which we can control the fruit fly population by sterilizing the male fruit flies, and therefore all of a sudden we will now be able to export our mangoes. One of the reasons why there may be difficulty exporting to certain countries is that if there are fruit flies in the mangoes, they will not accept it.
Exactly,
so
and it break down by the time it reach.
And screwworm, that affects our cows and dogs and pets. They get a cut and all of a sudden there are worms inside. You can control that population by using a device called a gamma irradiator.
So this is revolutionary for our farmers.
It is.
So you wow.
But also veterinary medicine.
Veterinary medicine as well. So there are many agricultural applications of nuclear technology.
But are we as a nation getting switched on to this? And because, I mean, yes, it's being taught at the University of West Indies and you're the course lead on it, but how are we translating that knowledge
into real
outside
world,
of
real
the
life?
Faculty of Law?
Well, we want to begin. Well, you know, the university is supposed to be the era for innovation and research and development.
Definitely.
And one of the main functions of the University of the West Indies is to take the lead as far as any technology is concerned. And maybe a good start is starting with nuclear law. We will be introducing other courses at the university, including radiation physics and other courses related to the use of nuclear technology. But you have to educate the professionals first. You have to teach the teachers and train the trainers, and that information can be passed on to the public at large.
Well, let me just ask this, Doug. For somebody watching Sunrise right now who is intrigued or interested in what you're presenting, how can they get some information? Because they may not be enrolled at the university, but you know, a farmer might be thinking, Doc, what you said does inspire me now. It intrigued me. Where can they get information about?
Well, the University of the West Indies has a concept called US Star, and what this is are short courses. So you may not have the time to do a 5-year or a 3-year degree. The university offers short courses, whether 3 months, 3 weeks, 6 months, or a year.
We did an interview with them about it. Yes,
exactly. So nuclear law course is going to be one of those US Star courses, a short course.
I hope so,
you don't have to be an attorney at law to know nuclear law. Nuclear law is going to be important. Are you a prosecutor at the DPP's office? Do you work in customs? Are you a part of the military, the police, industry? Because nuclear
Are you a
technology.
journalist?
Are you a
Are you
journalist?
a practitioner?
You know, so,
Yeah.
and where the world is moving, guys, is nuclear energy is the energy of the future.
In terms of so we talk about green energy and you know what I mean. We want to lower the light bill, doc. The light. It had made with teeth. How can nuclear energy help in regards to electricity and that kind
and
of
reduce our
carbon
energy bill
footprint,
in Jamaica generally.
Right. Well, one of the things about Vision 2030 is that we want sustainable electricity and sustainable energy. Nuclear energy promises clean energy, non-carbon emanating energy. Now, of course, the thing is, it's expensive. And you will have to build the infrastructure, you'd have to have the personnel, and this is where the nuclear lawyers come in, of course. But it's a long-term investment. But I can tell you this, what we have now is a technology called small modular reactors. They're small because they can hold on the back of a trailer truck. They're modular, meaning that you can have 1, you can have 5, you can have 10, depending on the need. And these reactors essentially have none of the risks of all these massive nuclear reactors that you have. You bring it in on a tractor, put it down, you set it up, electricity, the core runs for 10, 15 years. When it's done, you put it back on the trailer, put it on the ship, send it to the manufacturer. You don't have to deal with nuclear waste and all that risk that comes with nuclear energy. The thing about it, though there's a large initial investment, electricity will be cheaper.
Yes,
and you don't have to worry about the price of oil. So if a ship block the Suez Canal, or if there's a war broke out somewhere in here, oil price gone up, we wouldn't have to deal with that fluctuation in energy costs. And then you can turn on your ERC whole night.
And I'm happy that you spoke about the risks, Doc, because then, because I'm like, okay, this is sounding good, but what about the other side of it? And I see that you're going to be having a master class. How can we be a part of that?
Okay, so unfortunately, we moved up the master class and we had it on Friday, but that's good. You can still access the master class on YouTube at the Mona Law page. But nothing wrong with joining the course. It's a short course that I'll be lecturing, so you know it's going to be lots of fun. But as far as the risk is concerned, like with everything else, there are risks associated. If you have a weed whacker, if you're not careful, it cut off your toe. So therefore, you need to have systems in place to ensure that those who use the technology does so safely and properly. And we can create a sustainable energy source without putting a burden on future generations. And that's where nuclear law, nuclear regulations are very important in bringing this technology to Jamaica.
This is a most interesting area
A
of
new
study.
way to look at nuclear.
Yeah, exactly.
I like it.
I'm going to go on UE. I'm going to be patrolling the UE Star section on the website because I want to see when this course becomes available. So you can look out for me, you know.
I just want to say the writing on the wall is clear. Countries like Saudi Arabia and UAE, who are some of the largest oil producers on the planet, they are investing heavily in nuclear energy. The writing is on the wall for all to see. We need to start making those plans as well.
Indeed.
Absolutely.
Indeed.
Thank
Well,
you.
the future begins now.
Right
Our
here.
guest has been Dr. Peter Clegg, Mona Law course lead for its nuclear law course, and definitely it's one to watch. It's now time for a quick break. We're going to wrap things up when we return.
Attacked by harmful mouth bacteria. The root cause of bad breath, gum problems, cavities, plaque, and tartar. That's why Colgate combined the best science and technology in Colgate Total. Unlike others, its superior formula fights bacteria and creates a powerful protective barrier for up to 24 hours to prevent them from coming back. Take control of your oral health with Colgate Total.
Ashman's Equipment, the new name in forklift sales and rentals in Jamaica. Top quality, low prices, fleet discounts available, 12-month warranty, free service parts, daily rentals, crazy cheap. Ashman's Equipment, same forklift, better deals.
every day starts with care. Care that's always close. Supermed Family of Pharmacies is where you go for everything you need. From your morning routine to life's biggest moments. Supermed Family of Pharmacies is always by your side. Whether it's prescriptions or household essentials, trust the care that's close to home. Super happy, super healthy, Supermed.
Where it all begins. The quest to become great. Inspired by those who went before them, these 4 boys dream of playing in the ISSA schoolboy football competitions.
Will you score this for Casey? Will you score? It's a shot, it's a goal!
And it's a shot, and it's a goal! And Casey has won the Manning Cup, and they will play Clarendon College in the Olivia Shield.
All right. What are we a mouthful?
No.
No.
I had to sneak over to the kitchen because, we didn't get
Plat
to
Du
do
Jour.
the Plat Du Jour.
Yeah, it's still there. All right.
So one of their appetizer that they presented, the green press plantain, and they did with
bruschetta.
like a bruschetta.
Yeah.
Man, it's good.
Yeah, thanks to Chef Tanisha and Shanice.
It have a nice kick to it.
Yeah. I think I want to do date night over there.
No, man,
I've tried. I've actually seen them all, never been, and so maybe that will be my inspiration to go there. But guys, that's all the time we have. While Uncle Dennis Mota go up and come down like Yarpistan, yes, we got to skedaddle up on out of here. But please remember, if you missed anything or you just want to rewatch your favorite segments.
What's your favorite thing today?
My favorite thing today, I love Dr. Glegg just now. Love it. Loved also Law and Order. Plat Du Jour was lovely.
I'm loving this right now.
Yeah. What was your favorite segment?
I really that conversation with Dr. Glegg was most interesting.
Yeah. I think we can do the course.
And I really enjoyed the conversation with Carlton about retirement.
Yes.
Look here. I mean, retirement of a way. It now sneak up on you, but because you take it for granted, you're not paying no mind, and then all of a sudden you're like, hold on.
I'm 60. Yeah.
Like, whoa.
Yeah. Yeah.
God bless you if you hit 60 and you're still vibrant and strong and young and fresh. The older you get is you realize 60, I'm young.
Yeah.
I don't want old somebody.
Definitely not. You're just ready for live. You know what I mean? But as I said, when I did not call it ducky, and retirement doesn't mean that you're irrelevant. It just means that you have to pivot and do other things in life. You have so much wealth of knowledge and experience that you can share. And though you're not necessarily in the regular workforce, in this day and age and this dispensation, when there is YouTube, there are podcasts, there are just so many different avenues that you can do. Listen, don't sleep on yourself. Your mind is very powerful and your mind is still working. I know, for example, a lawyer who we hold in such high esteem and high regard, Dr. Oh my goodness, his name eludes me right now, constitutional lawyer, soon come to me. Yes, he is 93 years old.
Lloyd Barnett.
Lloyd Barnett, that is it. Dr. Lloyd Barnett.
He's 93?
Yes. And he is still cooking, still smart, still shotting it. You know what I mean? So smart, so engaging, so affable, and such a powerful mind. And as you know, he's a stalwart, a legal eagle, a legal luminary. And he's still going, And when I look at Dr. B, I said, Yeah, my husband calls him the article doc, Yeah, man, really great, man. So, don't sleep on yourself. Your knowledge is your power, and you can use it.
And that is why also I think that people in certain fields don't stay in there until like you're dry rotten. come out, retire, and be able to enjoy your time.
Yeah, and do things, you know, go on a cruise, go to that, take up that knitting course or whatever it is that you wanted to do. You know, maybe you could go to Fabulous Trends and buy this dress.
I was gonna ask you where you get
Fabulous
hold on,
Trends.
you know, notice
yes, the essence.
The whole not the whole thing, and we never spoke.
You see that? Jane again.
Look here. Just the whole color scheme.
You see that?
Yeah? Sure.
By the way, I wasn't feeling this dress at first this morning, but Jane made me a believer. I was scared. Come and say flowers are blue. I look like
no man, from your walk through you walk in the studio, I was like, wow, that looks nice.
Thank you.
And then she go with the short hair.
That's right.
She go with the lawyer wig. Man,
Privy Council,
when you go when you pick the Privy Council, you never miss.
Thank you. But when I came in and I saw how sharp you were, and you were the plum and the green, you know, so we're in sync. Gotta tell you.
Just
what
like
up?
that.
Have a great day, my love.
Never miss.
You see that? I got
all right.
No, oh, it is new thing. You see that?
You see that?
You see that?
You too.
When you do something, you see that?
You see that?
You see that? You see that? Mommy, you see that? You see that?
You see
And
that?
you just bought yesterday? You see that?
All right.
Love you so
Morning,
very much.
darling.
All right, my sweetie pies. Guys, have a blessed day.
Bless up.
Please remember that kindness is karma.
Yes.
So be as kind to as many people as you possibly can. And please remember to be kind to yourself. We'll be back tomorrow, but have a splendid day. Be careful. Right? Travel safely. Drive carefully. What a way flood on Friday, Dennis.
What a crazy.
The deluge.
We need to talk about that.
Yeah, tomorrow we talk about it. So tune in, guys, because we're going to be here and we hope that you'll be too. So, bye for now. Farewell. Au revoir. Au revoir. Mwah. Salut.
Oh my, I'm gonna tell you why. Oh me, oh my, pretty baby, don't be shy. Oh me, oh my, I'm gonna tell you why. Yeah.
Baby. To connect. Hawkeye, securing what matters most.